what was I saying to myself? I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying, now you gun shy. Mm-hmm. I was saying, most people are there. Most people are where you left them. That's what I was saying. I was just like, I can always go back. That's what I'd be thinking about. I'd be like, I can always go back. Like, most people are where you left them. I'll be wondering why, I'll be making these moves and stuff like that. Like, I'll be moving across states by myself. I'll be switching jobs and stuff. I'll be writing books. I'll be purchasing real estate. Like, I just getting degrees. Like, I just be in it. I just be doing the damn thing, right? And I'd be like, I got tired of waiting for people. I got tired of waiting for people to catch up with me. Because I just be waking up with so much energy and I just be running circles around people. And I just be like, how are you light years ahead of most people in your age range? And you sitting over here like just waiting for them. You know what I'm saying? To catch up. And then they'll call you and ask you for some advice, some financial advice or some, some life advice. And then you indulge and you give it to them knowing that they ain't gonna take the shit, right? Excuse my language. And you give it to them because you almost kind of want to hear yourself talk. and then they don't take it 9 times out of 10. You go off about your journey some more. You come back, they right in the same spot. Listen, I didn't talk to people, I didn't reconnect with people from high school, right? I graduated 20 years ago. This year is my 28th anniversary from high school. Now we having our conversation from graduating from high school. And when I reconnect with those people and we catch up, I'd be like, what have you done? You still living in the same apartment as your mama? You still... Yes, girl, yes. You ain't did nothing. You got a job and you just now starting to find your way. Yes, and that's no shade, no dig on them because everybody got their own journey. But I was just like thinking to myself like, oh shoot, I'm like continuing on. What makes me so different and so special from continuing on when there's nobody telling me what to do but me and my higher power? And I'm like, it's not that I'm not afraid to move forward in my life. It's that I realize I can always go back. Most people will stay in the same position for years, for decades. Like, you could always go back. Like, that job, if you leave a job, listen here. If you leave a job and to go pursue something else and you don't like what you don't know, you find out the grass ain't greener, 9 times out of 10, you can always go back. If you leave a relationship and you decide, oh shoot, like that relationship, was like helpful in some way. And you don't like what you see in the dating pool, you tired of dating online or you tired of being alone, you can always go back. If you get scared and it gets deep, the waters get deep, you can always go back. Because why? Most people will stay in the same position for pretty much their entire lives. Like, I got people in my mind right now. I can knock on their door. They got the same mother-sucking phone number. They got the same phone number, bro, from 15 years ago. I can call that same number and they won't answer the phone. People don't do change well. People do not do change well. That's no dig on somebody that want to keep the same number forever. Like, that's actually a great business decision in my personal opinion, because I be changing my number every 3 years. But when you think about it, like, I'm like, why not clear some of that old energy out? Why not, like, press the restart button, press the fresh start button and start new? And even with me, I think about myself and I'm like, if I F up the thing, if I fluff up the thing and get myself into a quandary, like, I can always go back to my old habits. If my new habits ain't serving me, I can always go back to my old habits. But if I realize, if I'm just like being lazy and I just don't want to implement those new habits out of laziness and indecisiveness, then that shit's on me, bro. That's not on nobody else. But I know from the depths of my soul, when I create a new habit and I get rewards, like as by way of like if I'm going to the gym more and I'm losing weight more, or if I'm gaining more muscle mass, if I'm getting gains, if I'm gaining positive gains in my life, like them old habits they're not gonna serve me. I'm not gonna want to go back to that. But I always have the option to. And so I do need to get off this line so I can get on. But the moral of my story, I feel like for today, is like, go ahead and do your journey. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and start the new job. Go ahead and move across states. Go ahead and move out the country if you want to. Go ahead and purchase that house. Go ahead and leave that toxic ass relationship and try something new. Go ahead and freaking get a dog if you want to. Like, stop being scary. Like, you can always go back. You can always go back to what you used to. You can always go back to what you used to. If you're scared of like people not being there, like people not going with you, it's okay to have that fear. But yet again, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be right where you left them. They're gonna be right where you left them. It took me 7 minutes to spit it out, but you know I'm long-winded and I'm not no microwave. Okay, they're gonna be right where you left them. Most people will be right where you left them. It is okay to start anew. It is okay to get on about your life and to try something new with yourself. I didn't switch states so many times. I didn't purchase real estate in different states, bro. I didn't switch jobs. I didn't try to switch careers. I keep going back to what I'm doing. And it's like, even if I switch careers, I can always go back. Like, it might be a little bit tougher, but for the most part, then people gonna be there. That job gonna be there. That house gonna be there. The opportunity is gonna be there. As long as you know what I'm saying, in your right mind and you ain't needing like no caregiver full time, you able-bodied, like that opportunity, now we having our conversation, that opportunity will be there. Like, it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go get your life. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have some anxiety and some apprehension towards it, because that is just scary. It's terrifying to be like, what is past the forest and the, you know what I'm saying, what is past these trees in the forest, when all you've known and all you've been raised upon and taught is to stay in the forest. But it's like, what if you leave the forest and it's like hella land and you frolicking about, you like, oh, this land is out here? Yes. You mean to tell me all this land has been out here? Yes, it has. And then it's like, I be noticing, like, when I go to the gym hella early in the morning, it's less competition. I don't like competition. Listen, I'm the first one to tell you, I don't like conflict, and I can handle it, but I don't prefer conflict, and I don't prefer competition. That's just how I am. I don't prefer it. And there's a lot of reasons why, but it don't even matter right now for this point. The point is, I notice that the old saying is true. The early bird gets the worm. It is what it is. So if I got to get up at 4 a.m. so that I can do my ritual, my journal, my praying, get to the gym at 6, it's 3 people in the gym, I don't have to fight over the equipment. I don't have to be all self-conscious because it's hella people in the freaking gym and everybody's checking everybody out and seeing what the form is looking like, and if you lifting weights properly, and guys trying to come up to you and flirt with you, or trying to help you do your reps, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to chat you up. Like, I can, listen here, you can miss me with all that. You can miss me with all the morning traffic. I like running my errands on a Monday at 1 p.m. where there's no traffic. Like, you can miss me with all that stuff. So this video just was somewhere else. where was it going? Back to what I was saying. When you leave the forest, you'll see that there's less competition out there. You'll see that there's more out there than you even imagined it to be. You wish you would have done it sooner. And if you get scared, or if you just say, this ain't for me, you could always go back to the forest. Because the people gonna be right there. They gonna be right there in the same position that you left them in. That's my spill for the day. All right. Until next time.